Hi everyone, this video is about becoming aware of the whisper of intuition that you get when you are making a decision. The whisper is always there. The information is always there. The guidance is always there. You are connected to Source 24/7, and you never have to ask for help in order to receive help. The help is always there. Asking sometimes helps you because it helps you remember that you're connected to something larger and that you can get help. So sometimes I will encourage people to ask for help because it refocuses their mind on listening for an answer. However, the help is always there whether you're listening or not. And so really the question is always, are you looking for the answer and are you listening to the answer? Or are you listening to the problem, which most people are and are all involved in the problem? So that's one thing. The other thing is that the answer will not usually come to you from somebody that comes down and sits in your house with a megaphone and blasts the answer on a megaphone into your living room. The answer will usually come as a subtle feeling inside you that will feel almost like a whisper of intuition, especially when you are new to starting to listening to yourself and listening to your intuition. So a big part of this is giving up the idea that you're going to have some huge obvious sign outside of yourself, and realizing that the intuition and source and your guidance is inside yourself, and that's where you tune in and start listening for answers. And the other thing is that answers usually are in the form of emotions. When you are in the habit of listening to yourself more often, sometimes people will hear literal whispers, or it might be ideas, or it might be pictures or images or whatever. But at the start of this journey, it's often feelings. And sometimes when you're confused about what to do, like you're very practiced at listening to yourself, but you're still confused in a specific area or topic, then it will be more of a feeling and it will be less obvious of an answer. But learning to listen is the number one skill to getting good advice. The other thing, of course, is you have to know and believe that there are things or something out there that cares about you and is giving you advice. But what I have found is that comes from practice. The more that you practice listening and you get the advice and you follow it and it's good advice and works out, the more that you believe that it's there. So at the start, it may just be an experiment. I know that it was for me. I was just experimenting with energy and what could happen and couldn't happen, and I was very surprised at what did happen. So at the start, it's just a question you have, maybe, is there anything out there, or does something bigger care about me? And as you start working with it and get more aware of the ways that it communicates to you, then it gets stronger as you understand it more. And I will give you an exercise in the next video to practice this. You can go to Conscious Creative Life if you have more questions about Law of Attraction, and type in a question there and I may answer it in a video on YouTube. I also have workshops on Law of Attraction and empaths, and I have workshop on Law of Attraction and connecting with Source. Thank you all for being here.